Hi there, it's Christine. A little while ago I bought myself a Bigshot. I've been wanting one of these for some time now. I have a cricket, but it's hard to cut really intricate details where there's a lot of little delicate patterns because you're forever picking away at those little pieces that are left behind on the sticky mat. And I also like the Bigshot because you can cut different types of materials that I couldn't cut on my cricket. So I ended up buying one, and I've been experimenting with some of the dies, and I really love this machine. I love the dies. The last one I got was this one here from Spellbinders Nestabilities, and it's called Labels 42. It's very detailed. I made some cards with it, and it turned out really neat. This was a different die, a different labels die, but this one and this one was from this die here. And this is another card that I made with the same die. Now, before I was able to get this to cut properly, I went through a couple of trial and errors. And I find that with the really intricate designs, it's easy for the paper to get stuck inside the die, and then you go to push it out and it tears because it's so fine and detailed. At one point, when I first started working with this die, I had this paper in it, and it's a good quality paper, but it was stuck in there so bad. When I was trying to pull it out gently, it just wasn't coming out properly, and finally I just yanked it out, and this is what I ended up with. And then I remembered reading somewhere where someone said if you put a sheet of wax paper between the die and your paper, then it's a lot easier to take out of the die. So I gave it a try, and it worked excellent. So I thought I'll do a demo here. Now I'm sure those of you who've had your Bigshot for a while probably already knew this trick. And there's probably already something up on YouTube somewhere, but I thought I'd go ahead and make a video anyway. I was so happy with the results. So I just start by cutting a piece of wax paper. And I'm putting it on my base plate. So I'm putting my paper down, and then my die, my wax paper on top, and then my die. Now I could have showed you what happens without the wax paper, but I really don't want to go through that again. So I thought I'd just show you the end result with the wax paper. So I'm running this through. And I'm going to put it through again just to be on the safe side. Now I haven't tried embossing with the wax paper in there. I don't imagine it will cause any problems. I'm going to give that a try later. Okay. So here's what we have. Now I can easily push down on that with the wax paper, and it stays in one piece and it pops right out because the wax paper helps keep everything nice and solid. And even when it comes to punching out these little bits that are left in there, it's super easy, and I'm not tearing my paper. And I'm thinking if I was to remove the wax paper now, it probably would take away a lot of these little bits. Maybe I'll try that. there's the wax paper. And I do have a few little bits left in here, but nothing at all like I had before. And I was pretty discouraged at first because I thought this is a really good sturdy paper, and if I can't get this through to come out properly, then I probably can't use the die. But it does come out. Now, if anybody has a tip for getting these little things out faster, I guess I should have maybe run it through a third time. But there we go. And it looks very pretty. I love this design. So I'm going to be using it on more cards. So anyways, that's just a little tip I thought I'd share with you guys. I love working with my Bigshot, and I'm hoping to try out some more dies. Have a nice scrapping day.